MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 1 of the American League Division Series between the New York Yankees and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac. And Dan, we'll start with you. This series has the feel of one that's about to get very interesting.
Well, here's a little comparison of these two teams. Looking at it earlier, to me, the story is all about the pitching. Both squads have some good arms, and the team that gets the best outings are probably going to come out on top.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Back now live as we count down to the start of Game 1. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2017 Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim.
Briefly now, we'll look at the two starters who get the ball here in Game 1. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, we'll see if the Todd father, Todd Frazier, can keep it going. He's got great power. I love watching a guy can take the ball to the opposite field or go to dead center field, and that's exactly who he is. BP is impressive, and I wouldn't be surprised to see him launch one in this one.
Andrew Heaney will do the pitching in front of the hometown crowd here in Game 1. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, he's got 4 pitches to work with and uses them all at all different times in the game. So he keeps hitters off balance and gives you a lot to think about. All right, here's how the Halos line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And yes, they move players all over the field. They love to shift heavily into the analytics and really apply it to their club. You'll see guys moving all over the field today.
Leading off tonight for the Yankees, second baseman, number 14.
Cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. The windup and the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Temperature here at game time, 61 degrees. One and one, here it comes. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1 and 2.
Wow, not sure what that was, but talking about having your mind made up, you're going to swing before the pitcher even throws a pitch. I don't know how you swing at that pitch.
Grounded down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1 and 2. Ready on 1 and 2. Swing and a liner. Foul. Another one sent foul. Now another 1-2. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2 and 2.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Here's another 2-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calhoun has a read on it. He's got it 1 away.
Batting second.
Digging in the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball one. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Ed Drummond.
Well, the way I see Ed, he gets a lot of respect for his strike zone. There's not a lot of umpires in the league that have the kind of respect he does. He's consistent, he's got a great zone, and he's well respected across the board.
Out of play. Here comes the 1-2 to Hicks. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. On the ground to second. And that's through for a hit. So that 2-out success means Gary Sanchez will get to hit here.
So the first 2 batters of the inning go out, and then the 3-hitter gets a base hit here, bringing up the middle of the order. This guy's got power. It could be 2-0 before you blink.
Into the box now, Gary Sanchez. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Runners on the move for second. Pitch inside. The throw. Short hop, but he's out. Great play to pick the throw and slap the tag on him to end the inning. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. It's the Yankees 0. Angels coming to bat on MLB Network. Here's a look now at the Angels starting lineup. What's the key to sending fans home smiling tonight, Harold?
Matt, they're facing an excellent pitcher. Look, and what great pitchers do, they get stronger as the game goes on. So to me, you got to get him early. I want to see if they take pitches, maybe try to work the count a little bit, get that pitch count up, and maybe see if they can get him weaker as he goes deeper into the game. But it's going to be a challenge, no doubt.
Sonny Gray gets the call in hostile territory here for Game 1 of the division series. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, Matt, he's got 5 pitches, and I mean, they're all good. He throws them for strikes, he dominates, he mixes speeds up. I asked him one day, what's your best pitch? And he told me all 5. Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Yankees. I'm looking down there, shortstop, Didi Gregorius. I love how this guy defends. You know, coming to New York and replacing Derek Jeter, that's a lot of pressure. But I knew he could handle it when I had a conversation with Brandon Phillips, and he told me he's got the best hands he played with when he was with the Reds.
Here's Ben Revere. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. That's lifted the other way out to left. And this is taken in by Holiday. 1 away now.
Batting second, designated hitter, Mike.
So the base is empty here with 1 away. And standing in, the ever-dangerous Mike Trout. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball down near the shoe tops. The 1-0 delivery. And he misses again. 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Outside. 3-0 now.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the way pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
And with 2 away now, let's give you a look at the big picture here. There you see the participants in this year's playoffs. Striding in, Albert Pujols. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Left side of the infield into the shift. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Angels go down 1-2-3. We are still scoreless. Stepping into the box, Gary Sanchez. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
Gary Sanchez.
Into the windup and the pitch. The high fastball is in there.
Now that's not fair. You're supposed to be throwing sinkers, and he throws a high fastball right there. That's why everybody's shaking their head.
Strike two called on the inner half. 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a line drive. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Another 0-2 home. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Boy, good fight on the slider, and it just missed inside.
Now that's that old school slider right there, trying to get in on his hands. We see that with a cutter a lot, but the slider's even more effective because you can't pick up the spin.
Here's another 1-2. Fly ball out toward left center field. Maben is there, and that's the first out of the inning.
Batting fifth, shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
Here's Didi Gregorius. Here comes the first pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Good looking sinker on the inside corner. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Now he lifts a high pop up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. And this is fouled at the plate. No score here as we play inning number 2. And this is hit hard up the middle. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
Well, he saw everything in the kitchen sink. He fouled off a bunch of pitches and then was able to get the pitch he wanted and get a base hit.
Frazier.
So stepping in, Todd Frazier. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Here's the first pitch to him. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike 1. The 0-1. Squared that one up just a little late. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. Good fight to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
And he has a cut at that one, but misses 2-1. Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2. Ready with the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Yanks leave 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Standing in, Cole Calhoun. He'll begin things here against Sonny Gray.
Cole Calhoun.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he pops him up back behind second base. Gregorius is underneath this one. One pitch, one away.
Batting fifth.
I'm sure his
Center
eyes
fielder,
lit up when he saw that
Cameron
curveball
Maybin.
hanging in the zone, but maybe he tried to do too much with it because basically he hit it straight up. No doubt he wants that pitch back, and the pitcher, he just dodged a bullet.
Here's Cameron Maybin now. That softly hit to right. Will that get down? Yes, it will. He's got himself a one-out single.
Well, we see a lot of line drives from this guy, but that right there, the soft liner, he'll
Batting
take
fifth.
it. That's just a product of
The
great
shortstop.
swing and hard work.
Left. Pennington.
Over to first, Gray, and he just manages to get his hand in. Standing in now, Cliff Pennington. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Holiday is under it. Makes the play, and there are two gone now. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Batting seventh.
And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte.
Marte.
He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and two away. This is flared out towards second. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So coming to the plate, Matt Holliday.
Leading
He'll
off for the
stand in to
Yankees.
open things
Left
up here
fielder.
in the third.
Matt Holliday.
And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this is foul for the first strike. The 0-1 delivery. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
A little bit outside, 2-1. And he comes back with a pitch right down the middle for strike two.
Oh, that was a good-looking slider to hit. It kind of hung him one. When you got a slider right there and it's spinning towards you, that's the one you annihilate.
And here's a slider, strike three called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Batting ninth. Third baseman.
Here's Chase Headley.
Headley.
Called strike.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Ready with another 0-2. And this is swung on and missed. His fifth strikeout already, and there are two gone in the inning.
Hey, he's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And he watches one miss outside, 2-0 now. Now here's the pitch. In there, 2-1.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle. Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch-outs and working on number 5.
3-2 now. Aaron Hicks would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Heading out towards shallow right. Calhoun is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Home half of the third coming up. No score. So digging in now,
And
Luis
leading off for the
Valbuena.
Halos.
He'll get us going in the
Third
home
baseman.
half of inning number 3.
Luis Valbuena.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He takes the turn and heads for second. The throw into second, but it won't be in time, and it's a leadoff double.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. And that'll bring up Carlos Perez. And he'll hit with a chance to push across the game's first run.
Yeah, great RBI opportunity here, but at the very least, he needs to find a way to advance that runner to third. Small things like that in a tight game could make a big difference.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And a fastball just a bit up. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Holiday is under it. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and hit for third. But he gets back in time, safe at second base. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ben Revere. 0 for 1 here in the early going. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he'll miss the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. That misses 2-0.
Tough situation for him right here. I mean, he's got an open base, so he doesn't have to get into this guy, but there's definitely danger looming on deck, so you can't just completely work around him either.
Hit back up the middle. Backhanded. Off-balance throw, but he couldn't get enough on it, so it'll be scored as an infield single.
You want to talk about speed? Watch him here on this isolation replay. Is he flying or what? I love how smooth he runs, and he just bursted down the line.
Stepping in now, Mike Trout, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here it comes, 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
2-0 count, and the pitch. Hard hit at third. Here's Castro for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. 3 innings in the books, no score on MLB Network. Digging in for his second at-bat, Aaron Hicks comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Into the windup and the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Hit out towards second. Marte fields it cleanly. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting, right fielder.
Ready for another chance. Aaron Judge. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Way out in front. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love it. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
So we got him looking there. Aaron Judge is sent packing for the second out of the inning. In now, Gary Sanchez. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. 1-2-3 go the Bombers. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Digging in to try it again, Albert Pujols. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Fouled off into the seats behind first. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Swinging a liner back through the box. And the throw by Castro takes care of him for the first out.
A right fielder, number 56, Cole Calhoun.
Cole Calhoun will stand in now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home fourth.
Center fielder, number 9, Cameron Maybin.
Here's Cameron Maybin now. A base hit in his first trip. Gray into his motion. Here comes the first pitch. In tied at 93, ball 1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line in right. Judge is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Angels are gone in order. Through 4, still tied, 0-0.
Leading off for the Yankees, shortstop.
Into the windup and the pitch. Heavy sinker just stayed inside. The 1-0 delivery. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. And now a pitch on the way. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. He'll try again, 1-2. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. Swing and a shot back up the middle. And this will be out of reach for Pennington. It's a base hit. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
Designated hitter.
Here's Todd Frazier now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Tough one to lay off. Called a strike. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Changes up on him at that.
Well, that'll get your head shaken at the plate. That's a pitch he hasn't used much in this game. Now he throws that for a strike, and you add that to the rest of his repertoire. Man, it's tough to cover them all.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Hit on the ground to third. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm. A base hit.
Back-to-back hits, and now the inning is set up. They're trying to put the first run on the board, so you can bunt, move them up. Now you're second and third. You may draw the infield in, or if they sit back, get the easy ground ball, and you pick up the first run of the game. But it's all set up with those back-to-back singles, and now you can do whatever you want to do with the rest of the inning.
Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
He's in a tough spot right now, 0-2. This is one of those at-bats. You look back and you go, I got to get the man over. But now 0-2, you just got to try to make contact now.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Here's the first pitch to him. Matt Holliday is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He can put 3 runs on the board in a hurry, so expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
Calhoun is over, and he puts it away in foul ground for the second out. Here's Chase Headley, and we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Looks at a two-seamer right down the middle.
Well, he's really having good success in this game. And, you know, looking at it, you go, how's he doing it? Well, it's surely not the first pitch strike. I mean, he's a little over 60% first pitch strikes. That's good. It's not great. For the type of success he's having, you can't figure it out.
Hit toward the right side. But there to get his big glove on it is Pujols, and that'll end the inning. Yanks strand a pair. Halfway home, still no score. Striding in once again,
And leading
Cliff
out for the
Pennington.
Halos,
He'll start things out in the home
shortstop.
half of Inning number
Left.
5.
Pennington.
Now a ball line foul as this is over the Angel dugout. Gray ready with the 0-1. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Here it comes on 0-2. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Another 1-2 delivery. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Now another 1-2. And he struck him out.
Now batting, second baseman.
Now at the plate, Ketel Marte comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch of the at bat. And that one right down Main Street.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top level arm like this.
Now here's the pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Lifted the other way to left center. Holiday is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Up next for the Angels.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Luis Valbuena. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Here comes the first pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. And a neck-high fastball that time. Gray has his target, ready with the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Castro is there for it. And that retires the side. Angels go down 1-2-3. 6th inning coming up. Still zip. Here's Starlin Castro. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Starlin Castro.
Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike 1, is so important as to who's going to control this at-bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage.
That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Grounded to third. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, the center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
Ready for another chance, Aaron Hicks. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate at strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole 0-2.
Well, Matt, they've all seen him at this point, and clearly they're not picking him up much better. Do you see the swing on that pitch right there? Nasty.
Here's another 0-2. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And a swing and a ball hit foul heading for the seats. So another foul ball here, and it remains 1-2.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
Here's Pennington, scooped up. And a throw to Pujols is in time for the 2nd out.
Now batting, right fielder, Aaron
Here's big Aaron Judge. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Into the windup and the pitch. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. The windup and the 0-1. There's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir.
Oh, he hung that one.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So the Yanks go 1-2-3, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Digging in to try it again, Carlos Perez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Catcher, Carlos Perez.
First offering on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch-to-contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
0-1, here it comes. A fastball that just misses inside. Here it comes on 1-1. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
We are watching him reach back and just challenge it with the fastball. Now we got a 1-2 count, and that's 3 fastballs in a row.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with the slider. Here it comes. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
Well, they haven't had a lot of offense in this game. Right now, though, you got 3 balls here. Maybe this will be the leadoff walk that gets things going for him.
And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Ready once again, Ben Revere. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. He pops him up toward the left side of the infield. Catch made out there by Headley, and there's your first out.
Up next for the Angels, designated hitter.
Ready for another shot now. Mike Trout. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Runners on first with 1 down. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he chased up and out of the zone. A swing and a miss. Throw over to the bag. Oh, and it froze him, and they got him.
Knowing who you've got at the plate, this guy can put one over the fence no problem, so that wasn't very smart baseball.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. 2 out, nobody on. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
He hit that changeup hard. Man, he saw it good. Just wasn't able to keep it fair.
And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
With the meat of the order due up next, you can probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Gregorius has it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Angels held in check there. Still no score. back here at Angel Stadium of Anaheim. 7th inning coming up now in game 1 as we take a look here at our game summary through the first 6 innings so far. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gary Sanchez. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. And now we see a right-hander up and throwing in the Angel bullpen. And the 0-2 here is fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
Here's Didi Gregorius. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Again, he sends it out of play. Comes with a slider there as it's lifted down the line in left. Revere is over to his right, and he puts this one away for out number 2.
Up next for the Yankees.
Digging in and looking for more, Todd Frazier. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at.
Hey, the guy in the mound is having one heck of a night, but the downside of that, if you're going to strike out a lot of guys, your pitch count is going to be high, so this gives the offense some kind of hope as this game's getting down to the end.
Boy, he's been great in this one. He's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. We are still scoreless. Here's Albert now. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Line hard to the left side. But quick reactions at the hot corner take away a hit, and there's one gone.
Number 56,
Striding in once again, Cole Calhoun. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. A big roundhouse curveball in there for strike 1.
Well, he's throwing over 70% first pitch strikes to all the hitters in the game right now. That's why he's pitching late in the game. He's getting ahead of guys, and then you can manipulate as you move forward.
Bird fields it cleanly, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
center fielder, number 9, Cameron Maybin.
Coming to the plate now, Cameron Maybin. A hit in 2 tries so far. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he misses with it, 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Back up the middle. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Well, it looks like just a ground ball base hit in the box scores, but man, that ball is hit hard up the middle. He's going to do well for himself if he stays consistent and keeps that approach.
And he's back standing. And another throw over. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Into the box, Cliff Pennington, as he'll go after the first pitch and line one into right field for a base hit. And that's going to move that go-ahead run to second now with 2 gone.
Breaking his heart, Matt. Breaking his heart. He got 2 quick outs. He's thinking he's going to cruise to this thing, and now look at him. Boom, boom, base hits coming back at you. That's why you have to complete the inning.
And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. And his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
And that is down for extra bases as that ought to plate the go-ahead run and maybe another. And to score the runner from second. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate.
Well, that's a huge base hit. Anytime you get a hit late in the game to give you the lead in the ball game, you feel good about yourself, and his teammates are pumped up as well.
Here comes Yankee manager Joe Girardi on his way to the mound. And that's going to be all for Sonny Gray. Not an altogether bad performance here, 6 2/3, but he stands to be the loser unless things can turn around. David Robertson takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this 7th inning.
David Robertson.
Luis Valbuena will be his first assignment as he steps in with 2 men in scoring position now, but also 2 away. Going to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch, and boy, it's in deep right. Working to keep them in the game here. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2 pitches to get the ground ball, and that ends the inning. Angels do get a run in the inning on this RBI double. We'll march on to the 8th, and the Angels lead it here 1-0. Digging in once again, Greg Bird. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Greg Bird.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1.
That's some good hitting right there. Great eyes. I mean, to recognize that and lay off it right now, that was nice.
And they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through. So the leadoff base hit puts the potential tying run aboard in the late stages of this one.
Now batting, left fielder.
Now at the plate, Matt Holliday. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Now Mike Scioscia's up out of the Angel dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is forthcoming as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. Blake Parker takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1.
Well, with both starters out now, and we got a really good game here. It's clearly a bullpen game, but this is why it's so important to have that depth in your pen, because you're going to run into a lot of games like this.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Nobody out, runner on first. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Really important time for a strikeout there, guys. Tying run at first, so objective number 1 is stranding him on base. And now with 1 out, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that run.
Chase Headley is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. And Headley can't come up with that one as he swings through it for strike 2 now.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s, down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and then it just drops off the table. You can get a lot of swinging strikes with that.
So the breaking ball locked him up there. Chase Headley goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Here's Starlin Castro. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Snap throw from the catcher, but he's back in standing. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And this is fouled into the seats over from first. A runner on first with 2 away. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
Right there, Matt. You know, they get the leadoff man on, and they haven't been able to advance him. That's why they're not scoring runs. You got to hit.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1 left for the Yankees. It remains 1-0. And that'll bring up Carlos Perez. 1 thus far.
Carlos Perez.
Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
That's exactly what you don't want to do first pitch. If you're going to swing first pitch, you want to drive it. You can't take an ugly, bad swing on the first pitch when you know what you're looking for. They got to be more patient because you're going to get more pitches.
And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Cutter misses, and it's 3-1. Check that 2-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hicks is under it. 1 out. Now at the plate, Ben Revere. He got under one and popped out his last time up. He's set, and the pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Hicks on the move. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Stepping up to the plate, Mike Trout. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here comes the first pitch. Here's a ball swung on and lofted in the air out toward right center. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Angels are gone in order, but they're up 1-0. Back now at the Big A as we get a look there at the great city of Los Angeles. 9th inning set to begin. Settling in now, Aaron Hicks. He's going to lead things off in their half of the 9th as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
Bud Norris comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting, right fielder, Aaron Judge.
Stepping up now, Aaron Judge. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now. 0-2.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last 2 pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Gary Sanchez at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a little tapper. And the inning is going to continue here as he reaches on an infield single. Striding into the box, Didi Gregorius. In his career against this pitcher, 3 for 10. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there. That cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
And a good heater as he just watches this baby. A ball and a strike. 1-1. Here it comes. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
45,050 on their feet now at Angel Stadium. And that misses 2-2.
Seems like he's throwing everything at him, the kitchen sink, and he just fouled him off. So he tried to throw something right there and make him chase, and he didn't. So I don't know where he goes from here.
Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. 1 strike from a shutout. Here it comes. A big uppercut there as he popped this straight up. And he will make the catch to end it. And the Angels have taken their first step as they claim Game 1 here at home. This ball game is over.
Wow, that game flew by, but that's what happens when you get a well-pitched one-run game. Both hurlers battled, and it's almost a shame somebody had to lose this one.
One final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he really stood out to me in this one, guys. Absolutely electric stuff on the mound, and he racked up 10 strikeouts because of it. Solid performance as he leads his guys to victory.
And that 1 run held up tonight, 1-0 the final. Los Angeles win the opener here in the division series. Sonny Gray is settled with a loss after giving up only 1 earned. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, the lefty Dan Plesac, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Angels. 1 run on 6 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Yankees, no runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. The winning pitcher is Andrew Heaney. The loss goes to Sonny Gray. Time of the ball game, a swift 2 hours and 19 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at the Big A, 45,050. The Angels once again thank you for attending tonight's game and remind you to please drive home safely. Thank you and good night.
Hi there, everyone. Welcome to this special postseason edition of Inside the Show. Let's take a look at the latest from around Major League Baseball. For Game 1 of the American League Division Series, Andrew Heaney grabbed the victory with his 10 Ks, helping lead the Angels to the win over the Yankees 1-0. They now lead the series 1-0 heading into Game 2. In Game 1 of the AL Division Series, Melky Cabrera had a big fly with 5 driven in, leading the Royals over the Red Sox 6-1. They now lead the series 1-0 heading into Game 2. For Game 2 of the NLDS, the Cubs catcher, number 13, totaled 3 hits while driving in 4 as the Cubs defeated the Nats 8-6. They've now tied the series at 1 going into Game 3. In Game 2 of the NLDS, Yu Darvish got the win throwing 8 innings, allowing 1 earned run, helping lead the Dodgers past the Cardinals 4-2. They now have a 2-0 series lead heading into Game 3. Thanks for joining me. That's all for today's postseason recap. Same place, same time tomorrow. Enjoy the games.